Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning for most of the month of August, 4 full weeks from July 27th through August 9th, and then August 17th through the 30th. I'm saving PJ's birthday week for his plan with me, and I'm using one of the recent kawaii kits from Sweet Kawaii Design called Aquarium. This is a subscription kit that comes with a jumbo sticker, 10 pages plus the bottom washi, and the bonus item this month is an extra sheet of deco stickers. Before I lay down the jumbo sticker in the notes pages, I wanted to go back and show you my memory spreads for June and July. There are a lot of moments that I don't necessarily get to fit into my planner, so I love having pictures to add to the memories for every month. I feel like these pages make my planner even more special, and even now, looking back to the beginning of the year, it brings back so many memories, so I can only imagine years from now what it's going to mean. For the jumbo sticker, I like to peel back one edge of the sticker and place that on the page first before I smooth the rest of it out. I found that's the best way for me to get it down straight. And now getting into the weekly pages, I'm going to start by laying down the bottom washi. I love when the bottom washi in these kits come with 4 different colors, so I can differentiate each week. For the first week, I wanted to use purple because my mom's birthday is in this week, and that color reminds me of her the most. And then I wanted to split up the 2 pink colors, so I started with the lighter pink, and I'm saving the darker pink for the last week. I would say the darker pink and the blue are my favorite colors in this kit, and I always like to save my favorite stickers for the end of the month. Next, I wanted to lay down the date covers, but it's always easier for me to put those down straight if I have the headers first, since these boxes have rounded corners. And you'll notice in this first page that my date covers have whiteout on them because I actually used them to refilm some of my blurry footage from the collab video. It felt so strange pulling up the weekend banner and the date covers on this page. I would normally put the headers down in the order that they are in the kit, at least for the first week, but I really wanted to put purple on my mom's birthday, so I rearranged the stickers. And the great thing about this kit is there are 7 colors, so I didn't have to figure out which colors I would be repeating or which colors might be left out. I knew I was going to use all 7 colors every single week. It was just a matter of what order they would be in. This kit in particular has 2 shades of purple, 2 pink, 2 green, and then 1 blue. So for the first week, I decided to make a pattern of pink, green, purple, blue. And this time I did pay attention to the weekend colors. I knew at least for 3 weeks I would have to use the small scallop checklist for the weekend, so I made sure to have different colors in the weekend for at least the first 3 weeks. I went ahead and did the rest of the headers and date covers off camera, and in this kit there aren't enough headers to do 3 a day every day, so I did only add to-dos to Monday through Friday. But now I'm using 4 blank sticker pages to divide up the stickers between the 4 different weeks. Right away, I noticed the 4 full boxes that matched the bottom washi, and I decided to stick with the same colors for each week. Then I divided the 6 star quarter boxes, and I also noticed pretty quickly that there were going to be enough half boxes to have at least 7 for each week. I honestly didn't realize that the colors and designs were changing. I thought they were going to be completely the same. I kind of wish there were the same amount of each color, but there were more of some colors and less of others. I do eventually switch some of those around because there are 2 weeks that I do try to color block. Then I started dividing out the sidebar stickers and then some of the full boxes. Like I mentioned, I like to have some of my favorite stickers saved for the last week, so I tried to pick out some of my favorite full boxes and then from there decide how I wanted to divide the rest of them. Since there are so many colors in this kit, it made it pretty easy to divide these out. I also decided to match the weekend banner to the bottom washi. Usually I try to mix that up, but this month I thought it would be fun to have every week have one main overall color. There are still lots of stickers left, but I'm running out of space on these pages, so I want to go ahead and get started on the sidebar. I like to start at the bottom and work my way up. Every week my sidebar will have a full box at the bottom, then 2 habit trackers, a blank weekly schedule, and then a functional full box at the top. There's usually a little bit of space left over once all of those stickers are down, so this month I decided to incorporate some Simply Gilded mermaid washi that match pretty nicely with this kit. And every week I will be changing the placement of this washi. So in the first week it was above the blank weekly schedule, and this week it is above the decorative full box at the bottom. And I also tried to alternate the direction that the washi was going, so I would either have the purple shade at the bottom or I would turn it around to have the purple shade at the top. I was originally planning to leave this extra space at the top and use a monthly script. I've seen lots of planner girls do this, and the past couple of spreads I decided to try it out, and I actually really like having the month on the page. But then the Simply Gilded washi came in and I wasn't intending to use it with the spread. I just ordered it because I figured I would be able to use it sometime next summer. But the colors match so perfectly, so I was glad I even looked in my washi drawer to see if I had anything to match. Then I divided out the quarter boxes, and I decided to hold off on dividing out the deco because now I'm using one of my reusable sticker books as a place for me to pre-plan some of my stickers. So I did end up dividing some of the deco in my sticker book. It's nice to have them all together in the coiled book. Now I'm going to be placing all the checklists for all 4 weeks, and for 3 of the weeks I'll be using the full checklist on Monday through Friday and the short scallop checklist for the weekend. Like I mentioned for this first week, I split out the shades of colors and made a pattern so that purple would be on my mom's birthday on Wednesday. The weekend ended up having the darker shade of purple and the lighter green. And I decided to try the 15mm Simply Gilded mermaid washi for the weekend because I knew I was short on headers and I didn't want to necessarily use them on the weekend. And I felt like using this washi in the weekend as well as the sidebar really tied it together with the kit. So I decided to use that every week, and again I alternated the direction that the washi was going in. As far as the headers, I decided to line up the dotted line with the very bottom of the header. Usually I feel like I line it up to the top, but I'm always trying to maximize my space in each column, and it worked out with these checklists that I was able to overlap without it looking weird. And these checklists have 9 stars, so I doubt I'll be using them each individually as a line, but I'm assuming every other star will probably be a new line for me. For the second week, I decided to go in the order that the colors were placed in the kit. So it is a pretty gradient from purple to green to pink, and this weekend is going to be a fully pink weekend, which I thought was nice for this pink bottom washi. For the third week, since it is the blue week, I wanted to have the blue and green color in the weekend. And for the other 5 days, I kept the green shade in the middle on Wednesday and divided out the pink and purple shades on either side. For the last week, I always feel really weird about trying to pick my favorite colors and favorite stickers and saving them for this week. But I also really wanted to have my favorite colors in the weekend. I don't know why that even matters, but I decided to have the darker pink and the blue in the weekend. And from there, I just chose my favorite green shade and my favorite purple shade to keep those closer to the weekend. Again, it seems like it doesn't matter, but this is my thought process when I'm choosing all the colors. But for this week, I do have enough to do headers and full checklist to use for every single day. And now I'm going to go back to the first week to start putting down stickers. This is one of the weeks where I'm not going to be color blocking, so I'm going to mix up the stickers and place them wherever. What's really nice about Sweet Kawaii Design stickers is they are removable and repositionable, so I don't have any stress when putting down stickers. I know I can move them around and adjust as I need to or as things happen. When I use kits from any other shops, I prefer to just let the week happen and then start laying down stickers because it's usually way too stressful for me to lay something down without knowing if I'm actually going to be needing it there. But with these kits, I'm pretty much just trying to cover up the lines, spread everything out as evenly as I can, and try to make it look somewhat cohesive. I love having white space because it allows me to use stickers from my collection as well as deco from the kit. I really like trying to make the weekend pretty uniform, but this week I didn't have as many full boxes, and since this was a sporadic week, I wanted to spread those out a little bit, but I really liked having the half boxes underneath the weekend banner. I flipped over the box on Sunday to make it have a border within the weekend. For this week, I knew I was going to have therapy on Monday, so I used a half box right underneath the checklist. And I also knew I wanted to mark my mom's birthday on Wednesday, but that's about all I had pre-planned for this week. Moving into the second week, this week I wanted to color block, and that made it pretty simple to lay down stickers. I started with the full boxes, and it just worked out that I had 2 pink full boxes for the weekend. For Tuesday, I wasn't exactly sure how the spacing would work because I had the full box, but I also had a half box, and I wanted to keep those uniform across the week. And I also had 5 quarter boxes that, again, I wanted to keep in the same position from Monday through Friday because I specifically picked those colors to kind of make it a cohesive color block. But I was able to get all of the half boxes across the middle section, and then all of the quarter boxes at the very bottom, and I just overlapped the quarter box on the full box a tiny bit. As for the space below the weekend banner, I did have a star quarter box, and I decided to use some of the extra checklists to cut down and fit in that space so that it would match the quarter box that I put on Saturday. Going on to the third week, this is another mixed color week, and I noticed that I had 2 of the star quarter boxes, so I immediately put them underneath the weekend banner because I liked how it looked in the second week. Then I laid down the full boxes, 2 on the weekend, and then 1 on Tuesday and Thursday. Then I alternated half boxes and quarter boxes along the bottom from Monday through Friday. And I really loved having the double half box in the weekend with the stars on the outside, so I added those in the weekend. Then I'm just covering up the remaining lines and filling up space with any stickers that I have left. For this week, we are celebrating a couple birthdays. I have therapy on Monday and an appointment on Friday. Now that I'm looking at this, I think I was a little confused about when I had therapy. I actually don't have it on the first week, but since I had clipped PJ's birthday week together, it kind of threw me off. But obviously I hadn't written anything down, so it really doesn't matter. For the last week, I am color blocking for this week. I feel like those are always my favorite spreads. I added all of the half boxes to the bottom of each day. Then I added the full boxes, and I was kind of surprised how nicely it worked out that they were on the weekend as well as Tuesday and Thursday. That was completely by luck. But then I added the quarter boxes towards the bottom of the middle section, and I did have to go back and take a quarter box from the third week because I was missing one of the colors. But I also had to move the weekend banner, and I moved around some of the stickers to make them match better in this week. I decided not to add any icons throughout the week because I figured I would save that for my memory plan with me's. I feel like I usually end up moving things around anyway, so I decided to just leave that out of this video. As I'm moving things around, I quickly wanted to talk about our decision to withdraw PJ from preschool. It took me quite some time to finally decide whether to send him or not, and just with how everything is progressing and things aren't really getting any better here, so we decided not to take the chance. It's only preschool, and my main reason for wanting him to go was to have social interaction with other kids his age, and right now that just doesn't really seem safe or make sense. I'm sure they're going to be trying their best to keep the kids separated while they're in class, so I decided to basically start preschool at home. I'm going to go off of the schedule he was going to have, which is Monday through Friday, 3 hours a day. And I just want him to get into the routine of what school would look like, getting up in the morning, getting ready, having breakfast. I was originally going to start at the beginning of August, but now I decided that I need more time to get ready for everything. I need to lesson plan and buy more supplies for our preschool at home. There's a room in our house that's supposed to be the dining room, but it's pretty much empty, so I am going to use that space for preschool for now. I'm pretty excited, but I'm also kind of stressed because I feel like I have so much to learn and do all at once. I'm sure there are a lot of parents out there who are feeling the same, especially those parents who are still trying to work from home. So I'm definitely thankful that it's just preschool that I have to get ready for. But if you guys have any suggestions of what I should be teaching or any tips for preschool at home, please leave a comment if you have any. I'll be sure to keep you updated on how everything goes. I will definitely be doing my memory plan with me's for these spreads that I set up today. And we also have PJ's birthday plan with me coming up pretty soon. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.